Tourism not only brings joy and excitement to tourists, but has also become a major economic driver. However, there are concerns revolving around mass industrial growth. One significant impact is that they can lead to overconsumption of resources such as water, energy, and land, straining local resources and infrastructure.
Therefore, today, I, Giang, together with Phương, will explain why environmental sustainability and long-term growth must be placed at the forefront of tourism policy. Now, let's come to the terms. Green tourism is responsible for ethical traveling, which can significantly reduce the negative impact human causes on the environment. Environmental sustainability refers to the way humanity preserves the available natural resources that can be effectively utilized by the future generation. Mass industrial development indicates the rapid development of industries on a large scale, characterized by mechanized production methods, technological innovation, and significant changes in labor and economic structure, leading to pollution, to habitat destruction, and climate change.
There are two arguments we'd like to present regarding the motion. Firstly, the well-being of local communities is crucial in tourism. We all know that each destination is known for its unique culture, food, and tradition. Local communities are what make traveling destinations so special, shaping the uniqueness of the place and promoting ecotourism on a wide scale. Without local communities, tourism would simply turn into an economic game with little diversification and cultural exchange. Therefore, a couple of mechanisms we'd like to point out. Firstly, we must protect local communities from social and cultural harm. Mass industrial growth often entails high housing prices, potentially driving out the locals and neglect their well-being. This often includes building amusement parks, hotels, and planning urban development projects. As a result, the locals would be placed out with little room for promoting their products. Secondly, while we all acknowledge the fact that mass industrial growth might attract more workers and increase the employment rate, however, it leaves out the locals who are used to their work, since mass industrial growth is often associated with inadequate job training. Therefore, a better solution is to work and cooperate with the locals, take them into consideration whenever making policies.
Tourism is a major economic engine for many countries, especially those that rely heavily on foreign visitors. However, this dependence often pushes government to prioritize mass industrial tourism, building mega resorts, expanding infrastructures, and inviting foreign corporations. While this does create quick revenue, it also leads to pollution, habitat loss, and the displacement of local communities. Consequently, once a destination loses its natural beauty and cultural identity, tourism becomes unstable and begins to decline. Therefore, environmental sustainability needs to be placed at the forefront of tourism policy. When government enforce limits on resort sites, require proper waste treatment, and protect ecological zones, now big corporations can no longer cheaply exploit local resources. So as a result, investment shifts towards smaller, greener, and more community-based tourism models that work with nature rather than against it. In turn, this brings long-term benefit. The environment remains healthy, and the cultural identity stays authentic, and destination keeps the appeal that attracts visitors. Moreover, sustainable tourism provides more stable and higher quality jobs for communities. Ultimately, putting sustainability first is not blocking growth. It is actually the only way to ensure tourism stays viable in the long run.
Overall, there are two things that we have successfully proven. Firstly, the government's moral and constitutional duty is to protect its people, not maximize corporate benefits. When they do so, they not only help build trust and social stability over time, but also effectively address the environmental issues that our country is currently facing. Secondly, when cooperating with the locals, the tourism industry can be immensely benefited, in which they can experience long-term growth and better environmental outcomes. For all of those reasons, that's why we strongly propose the motion. Thank you.